So today is going to be a slightly different type of video. I want to take you on a little journey, and not just my journey, but hopefully yours as well. In some capacity, we can all kind of go back to what makes this game so special to all of us. So this place is this is the first place I ever played golf, round of golf. I was 18 years old, Thanksgiving Day, right here with my grandfather. I mean, that was a long time ago. I don't think I've played here since he died, gosh, over 20 years ago. It's been a long time. My grandfather gave me one piece of advice when it came to the golf swing. He said, take it back till you can see it in your other eye, and then you swing forward after that. He said, you got to see it first. Worst golf advice ever. Everybody out here pretty much has their own custom golf cart. My grandfather had one when we would come, and he lived up off the second hole. We'd drive down here early in the mornings, have breakfast, and then play with all his buddies in whatever men's club match they were doing that day. So I'm about to tee off the first hole. My first round ever, I hit 2 into the driving range off the first tee. And then I think I dribbled my third one, maybe 50 yards in front of me. That round was about, I shot I think we say 120, but it was I think 128 generously. So it was hopefully today will be quite a bit different, but I don't know. Haven't been here for a long time, so already bringing back some great memories. And I just wanted to take you on this journey, and I want to hear about your first time, where you learned. Go back there and relive it. I want to hear about it. So for the most part, this would be the house right here my grandparents lived in. And 18 years old, we come out here, goof around on the second hole, this par 3. People call in and get mad at us and yell at us. But that's where it all began for me, right there. And we'd take my grandfather's golf cart right down to the range and hit some balls, and he said the first round would be here. I got a bogey on the first hole today. I think that day, I don't know, a 10 or something ridiculous. So better start this time than my first time ever. This little par 3 just brings back a ton of memories. Later on, they moved down right by the green. So we'd still come out here and get in trouble all the time. But I consider this kind of my start to the game, this particular hole. What I love about this game is it gives you exactly what you need. For some strange reason, there's just something about it that you get out of it what you need. Sometimes you need to be beaten up, and sometimes you need a little time by yourself. Like right now, I'm literally staring at my grandparents' old house in the background. My grandfather was kind of like the really, only father figure to me. My dad wasn't really in my life, so I didn't really have anybody to help me kind of navigate things I was going through in life. And I think that's what I love about this game. It gives you what you need. And today I think I just needed that to reminisce about the first time I got introduced to this amazing sport, and be able to spend some time alone with my thoughts, with my memories, and appreciate the things that this game has given me. I guess why I'm doing this video is just to say, this sport means a lot to me. It's you can't play any other sport and just have a time of refreshment, a time of reflection, a time of healing. I think that's what today is, just healing. This sport has saved me from so much and given me so much at the same time that I think I wanted to say thanks to the game, to the solitude, to this place. Not just this place, but golf in general. Because it doesn't just heal me, it heals all of us. Overall, it's just a place where unless you play, unless you really give it your heart, your blood, sweat, and tears, you may never understand. But those that do, you get it. You know. When was it the first time you knew you fell in love with this game? Was it the first time you made a long putt? Was it that first shot? Was it, that smell of the grass? What was it that made you say, this is for me, this is it? The hardest sport there is, the most frustrating. What was it that made us all fall in love with this game? As my grandfather would say, well, Matty, me boy, if you hadn't hit one out of bounds, that would be a birdie. But it's a bogey. People always ask me, they say, Matt, I want to play with you, but I'm not very good. I'm like a 15, I'm a 20, I'm a 12, I'm a whatever. That's what I love about this game. I don't care what you are. I don't care, man, woman, boy, girl, like 15, 20, 30, 0, I don't care. What I care is, are you cool? Can you, and not just are you cool, right? Because a lot of people are cool, but are you 5 hours cool? Because that's what this game is about. And one of the coolest guys I ever played with was my grandfather. I never saw him throw a club, get mad, but he was cool to hang with. Not just because he was my grandfather, but he would just tell me stories. He would tell me stories about the other guys we were playing with. He'd introduce me to people. He'd teach me about the game. He'd tell me old-time stories. He'd help me understand not just golf, but life. He helped me here, in this arena, in this environment, in this place. And so coming back here for the first time in, over 20 years, it's the same. And I sense, I feel the wisdom, the knowledge, the love he gave me in this place. As an 18-year-old kid, when I first walked this course, I never could have imagined that so many years later, this game would have taken me so many places. It would have meant so much to me. It has done just so much to help me become who I am today. And I hope that you can remember all the things this game has given you as well. And through the ups and downs and whatever happens out there, just go back to your roots and remember where you began and what was it about this game that caused you to fall in love with it. And then when you see that kid, that person walking on the tee box for the very first time, just give him a smile and say, man, it's gonna be a great ride. Enjoy the game. Today wasn't about the round, wasn't about the score, wasn't about the competition today. Today was about going back to where it all began, where you started, what that means to you, and how it can heal you, and what it can bring for you, and takes you back to something that it's a reason you started, the reason you fell in love with the game. So this is where my first time was. I want to know where yours was. See you in the next video.